Imagine a perfect afternoon, August 8th, 2025. A day where everything feels right, where the sun shines warmly on your skin and a gentle breeze whispers through the trees. Children laugh in a park, their joyous sounds echoing as kites dance in the sky above. It's a scene of pure, unadulterated happiness. Office workers daydream, stealing glances at the beautiful day outside, longing for a moment of freedom. The sun beckons them to escape the confines of their work. A painter captures the golden sun, immortalizing its radiant beauty on canvas. Each brushstroke is a testament to the sun's life-giving energy. Everything feels normal. The world turns, the sun shines, a constant and reliable source of light and warmth for our planet. And we trust it will always be there, a steadfast presence in our lives, a symbol of hope and continuity. We take its existence for granted. But what if, in an instant, the unthinkable happened? What if the sun simply vanished, disappeared without a trace, leaving behind only an empty void in the vast expanse of space? No explosion, just gone. No cataclysmic event, no warning signs, simply an absence where there was once a life-giving star. One moment, a star, blazing with glory. The next, empty space, a chilling reminder of the fragility of existence. For a brief time, nothing on Earth would change. Life would continue as if nothing had happened. Children would play, their laughter echoing in the parks, and the painter would add yellow to the canvas, capturing the warmth of a sun that no longer exists. That's because nothing, not even the news of our sun's disappearance, can break the universal speed limit. Nothing travels faster than light. It's a fundamental law of the universe, and in this moment, it grants us a temporary reprieve. For about 8 minutes and 20 seconds, the time it takes for light to travel from the sun to Earth, Earth would orbit a ghost, a phantom sun that exists only in our recent memory. Still bathed in sunlight that left a dead star, a final embrace from a source that is no more. We'd be living on borrowed time, enjoying the last vestiges of a world that is about to vanish. Unaware that everything was about to change forever, that the foundations of our existence were about to be shattered. The final photons from the vanished sun would reach us, carrying the last remnants of its warmth and light. The last warmth and daylight humanity would ever know, a bittersweet farewell to the star that nurtured us. Suddenly, the golden light would flicker and die, like a candle being snuffed out in the wind. The sky wouldn't fade. It would snap to black, an instantaneous transition from day to an unending night. Children's laughter would turn to confusion and fear, their innocent eyes struggling to comprehend the sudden darkness. The ordinary day would end, abruptly and without warning, replaced by an unimaginable reality. A new, terrifying, and perpetual night would begin, casting a pall over the world and extinguishing the flame of hope. The world would be plunged into darkness, a darkness so profound that it would penetrate the very soul. And the age of certainty would be over, replaced by an era of uncertainty, fear, and the desperate struggle for survival. In that instant, everything we take for granted would be lost. The warmth, the light, the rhythm of day and night, the very essence of life as we know it. The sun's absence would mark the start of humanity's greatest challenge, a test of our resilience, our ingenuity, and our will to survive in a world without light. The sun is gone, vanished, a cosmic disappearing act that defies comprehension, the source of all our light, all our warmth, simply absent. But for 8 minutes and 20 seconds, life continues as normal. We're none the wiser to this cataclysmic event, unaware that the very foundation of our existence has been pulled away. The sky stays blue, a vibrant, innocent hue that belies the truth. It's a beautiful deception, a temporary reprieve from the inevitable darkness. The warmth feels real, a comforting embrace that lulls us into a false sense of security. We bask in its glow, oblivious to the fact that it's a ghost of the past. We're watching a recording of a star that's already left, a delayed broadcast from a celestial body that no longer exists. Every time we look at the sun, we're looking into the past. We see it as it was 8 minutes ago, a constant reminder that our perception of reality is always lagging behind. Our reality is always delayed, a carefully constructed illusion woven from the threads of time and space. During this window, this brief, agonizingly normal interlude, gravity, like light, still binds us to a vanished sun, an invisible tether holding us in orbit around nothingness. Earth continues its orbit, a ghostly dance around an empty stage, unaware it's utterly alone. Then, the moment arrives, the point of no return. The last sunlight strikes Earth, a final fleeting caress before the long night begins, and the gravitational cord snaps, severing our connection to the solar system. Our planet, unbound, shoots off into space, a cosmic bullet hurtling into the unknown. A rogue world in the making, adrift in the vast, indifferent ocean of space. On the surface, day turns to impenetrable blackness, a sudden and terrifying transition. The moon vanishes too, swallowed by the encroaching darkness. Leaving a darkness deeper than any night, a void that seems to consume everything. Only distant stars and city lights remain, flickering embers in the face of overwhelming darkness. As people scramble to understand what's happened, a desperate search for answers in a world turned upside down. The age of the sun ends, a chapter closed in the book of cosmic history. The age of the stars begins, a cold, distant light replacing the warmth of our sun. But it's a cold, terrifying spectacle, a stark reminder of our vulnerability in the face of cosmic forces. For those left behind, the survivors on a planet plunged into eternal night. The world is changed forever in a single silent moment, a transformation that will echo through eternity. Humanity faces a new reality, a desperate struggle for survival in a world without light, one without its guiding star, adrift in the cosmic darkness, lost and alone. The countdown to survival has begun, a race against time in the face of unimaginable odds. The sun's disappearance is not just a fleeting moment. It's a cataclysmic event, a celestial anomaly that rewrites the rules of our existence. It plunges the world into absolute darkness, a darkness so profound it feels like the end of everything we know. The light that has guided us, warmed us, and defined our days is suddenly irrevocably gone. The sky transforms. A canvas once painted with the vibrant hues of sunrise and sunset is now a stark, unfamiliar void. Stars blaze with a brilliance never seen before, their light amplified in the absence of the sun's overwhelming glare. They become our only companions in this new, desolate world. The Milky Way, usually a faint shimmer, is now a shimmering river overhead, a celestial spectacle that both captivates and intimidates. But this beauty is cold comfort, a reminder of the vast, indifferent universe that surrounds us. The stars offer no warmth, no solace, only a distant, unwavering light. Planets and the moon vanish, as if offended by the sun's departure, leaving us utterly alone in the cosmic darkness. We are left alone with distant stars, pinpricks of light in an infinite expanse, feeling more isolated than ever before. Weather begins to unravel, the delicate balance of our atmosphere thrown into chaos. Without the sun's energy, the engine that drives our climate grinds to a halt. Winds calm, jet streams fade, the invisible currents that once shaped our world now dissipate into nothingness. And rain ceases, the life-giving waters that nourish our planet now withheld, leaving the earth parched and barren. The world grows eerily still, a silence descends that is both unsettling and profound. The air stagnant, heavy with the weight of the unknown, as if holding its breath in anticipation of what is to come. The psychological shock is immense, a collective trauma that reverberates through every corner of the globe. No more sunrises, no more sunsets, the familiar markers of our days erased from existence. Just endless night, a perpetual darkness that stretches on, seemingly without end. Our daily rhythms, so intricately tied to the sun's passage, are shattered, leaving us adrift in a sea of uncertainty. Humanity is united in confusion and fear, a shared sense of bewilderment and dread that transcends borders and beliefs. Staring at a sky both beautiful and terrifying, a spectacle of cosmic wonder that is also a harbinger of unimaginable change. The familiar world is gone, replaced by something alien and unknown, replaced by a cosmic night, a realm of endless darkness punctuated only by the cold, distant light of stars. The loss of the sun is more than darkness, it's a fundamental disruption of the natural order. It's the loss of time, order, and hope, a descent into a timeless abyss where the future is uncertain and the past is a fading memory. The longest night has begun, a night that may never end. And there is no dawn in sight, only the chilling prospect of endless darkness stretching before us. We are left to face the unknown, to confront the unimaginable challenges that lie ahead. Together in the dark, we must find the strength to endure, to adapt, and perhaps to find a new way to survive. With the sun gone, Earth begins to lose its heat to space. The temperature drops quickly. Within hours, a crisp evening turns to a biting winter night. Within a week, global temperatures fall below freezing, even at the equator. Rivers and lakes freeze, ice thickening as days pass without warmth. After a year, the surface plummets to minus 100 degrees Celsius. Carbon dioxide freezes, falling as dry ice snow. The atmosphere collapses, thinning and freezing onto the ground. The sky becomes a near vacuum, exposing the surface to space. The cold renders Earth's surface uninhabitable for complex life. Only the faint warmth from Earth's core remains, a final echo of life. The world becomes a silent, frozen sphere hurtling through the cosmos. Any remaining life clings to the last vestiges of heat deep below. The age of warmth is over, the age of ice begins. Perpetual darkness triggers the collapse of Earth's ecosystems. Photosynthesis stops instantly. Plants wither, oxygen production halts, and food chains unravel. Herbivores starve, predators follow, and the wild falls silent. Yet, not all life perishes at once. Deep-sea creatures near hydrothermal vents, thriving on chemosynthesis, remain untouched by the sun's loss. On the surface, only hardy microbes survive, entering dormant states to withstand the cold. Life retreats into hiding. Deep oceans and frozen soil become its last refuge. Earth's resilience endures, but only in the darkest, most hidden places. The planet becomes a library of frozen life, waiting for warmth that may never return. Life is not extinguished, but it is driven to the brink. For humanity, the sun's disappearance is the ultimate test. Power grids fail, agriculture collapses, and the surface becomes a death zone. Survival means moving underground, relying on geothermal or nuclear energy. Subterranean habitats must be self-sufficient, growing food, recycling air, and maintaining warmth. Life becomes claustrophobic, generations never seeing the sun or sky. Our culture, language, and art would change, shaped by darkness and confinement. Even this struggle has limits. Energy sources are finite. Eventually, the lights go out and the cold claims our last refuges. Humanity's final act may be to send our story into the cosmos, a testament to our brief sunlit existence. In the end, we are a species defined by our longing for the light. As life freezes and humanity hides, Earth becomes a rogue planet, cast adrift in space. Freed from the sun, it speeds through the void, a silent, frozen relic. We pass the orbits of lost planets, cross the Kuiper Belt and Oort cloud, and enter interstellar space. The journey to the nearest star would take tens of thousands of years. Earth becomes a ghost ship, its destination unknown. Perhaps it's captured by another star, or drifts forever in darkness. The surface chills to near absolute zero, a perfect tomb. Yet deep beneath the ice, hydrothermal vents may still harbor life. Earth's last legacy, a faint spark of life, hidden in the dark. Our planet, a frozen wanderer, carries its secret through the cosmos. The sun's disappearance sends subtle ripples through the cosmos. Distant astronomers might notice a star that simply vanished. No explosion, just an empty spot. They might detect a faint, cold object. Our rogue Earth. Our planet becomes a cosmic curiosity, a cautionary tale in the universe's library. The story of Earth is told by its faint heat signature, not by its people. This thought experiment reveals our dependence on the sun. We are born from stardust, living by the light of our star. The sun is not just a light, it is the engine of our world. Its absence reminds us how fragile and fortunate our existence is. Every sunrise is a miracle, every day a gift. We return to the present. August 8th, 2025. The sun still shines, children play, the painter captures golden light, and the world is alive. Our journey into darkness is over, but its lesson remains. The sun is our faithful companion, its energy traveling millions of miles to reach us. It grows our food, drives our weather, and fuels our bodies. We are children of the sun, its light woven into our DNA. Our connection to the sun inspires wonder and curiosity. Let this tale be a source of gratitude, not fear. Look up, feel the warmth, and appreciate the sun's daily return. The sun is the hero of our story, the provider of all life. Our existence is a beautiful accident, made possible by a star. Celebrate the sun every single day.